Hello everybody, Hiלה is here. I'm restocking my organic baby soaps. Unfortunately, I have only one left. This is an example for a soap I cannot do without because it's suitable for sensitive skin and babies. If someone asks me what I suggest to sensitive skin, I'm telling them that they can use almost all my soaps because they are 100% natural. But for this and this hot process lavender soap, these are the only soaps I can give them guarantee. And of course for babies. That's why I cannot do without, and unfortunately I have only one piece left. So I'm restocking today. This is a soap I'm making with the most expensive ingredients. Although it looks simple, it's not at all like this. It contains very expensive ingredients. So I will show you which ingredients inside. Here slowly heating the shea butter organic raw, organic coconut cream, organic carrot puree that I've made myself. It's a lot of work also. Organic lavender essential oil. This is the only not organic ingredient in this soap. It's a cocoa butter. This is the recipe, and here organic coconut oil and organic olive oil infused in organic calendula petals. This video is not about recipes, it's more for my clients to see what is in this looking simple soap, but not at all. But if you're a soap maker and watching now, I just want to tell you that before making such an expensive soap, you have to make sure you have clients for this, that are willing to well pay for this kind of soap. As you know, I'm a big believer in hot process, but this kind of soap I've chosen to cold process it because high percentage of such an expensive ingredients, the heat will ruin them. So we'll show you some highlights of the making and then the cutting of the soap. Let's start with the eye solution. Because of the carrot puree and because of the coconut cream, this soap is gonna heat up, no matter what I'll do. So I'm preparing to it. But anyway, I don't have any special designs or something to do with it. The moment everything is incorporated, I'm gonna pour them to the mold. Organic olive oil, organic coconut oil already in the pot. Now I'm adding the cocoa butter. Now I start adding the additives one by one, and I'm taking the temperature of each additive that goes inside. This is the carrot puree organic, which I made myself from organic carrots. It's a kind of time consuming, but I like to make everything possible and not to just open a can. Now it will turn to very nice color. This color will fade completely. I mean, in the last month or two it will be a creamy soap and then it will turn white. I don't want to mix too much because soon the soap will start to heat, for sure. Yeah, it's already 6 degrees Celsius more than I started. I could have made 100% olive oil soap, and it's also suitable for babies. But it's not strong in the shower, it's not lathery, and I have strong confidence in this recipe I made because it's already used by babies and also sensitive skin and problematic skin of babies. This is the organic raw shea butter. And those ingredients like organic shea butter and the carrot and the coconut cream are very good for the skin and they're very gentle. This soap is also suitable for people who doesn't have sensitive skin or babies. It's very creamy, nice. It's similar to goat milk soap, if you ever tried. As I'm vegan and my soap are vegan, I'm not making goat milk soap, but this is exactly same properties on the skin. Very, very gentle, creamy lather, very nice. Okay. Now I'm adding the coconut cream and it really will start to heat. I'm a big believer in not freezing stuff. As much as I can, I'm using raw ingredients in my soaps and not let them eat the lye. Even if I'm making milk soaps or cream soaps, I'm not freezing them and let them eat the lye. I'm adding them after I'm adding the lye. Soon it's gonna be very thick because of the creams and the heatings. It's simple but tricky soap. The summer in Israel is very, very hot. Very hot. Now it's not summer, it's already November, but it's still not cold outside. And soaps like this, if I'm making in the summer, already a shelf in the refrigerator is ready in case of overheating. A little bit of heating, I don't care, but overheating is not good. A little bit of heating after you're making the soap is good for the soap, is making it milder. Sorry for the language, yeah? I'm not an English speaker. Okay, not so much heating. The rest of the organic shea butter has a super fat. I hope this will less be touched by the lye than the other ingredients, because it's high quality, very moisturizing butter. Let's just stick blend it a little bit. This batch, by the way, is five loaves. I invite you to read the reviews in my Etsy shop, and if you can, if you're able to read Hebrew, in my Israeli website, and you see the reviews from people that use this soap on themselves and their babies. Okay, now for the organic lavender essential oil. I'm gonna mix it well one last time. I want to see a nice trace before pouring it to the mold. It was nothing else to do with it. If something is going wrong, here it's tons of money. That's why I'm weighing every ingredient twice. Okay, I'm gonna prepare the molds and be back to pour the soap to the molds. I hope you can see the nice creamy texture of this soap. Very, very nice. Very creamy. Exactly like goat milk, but without cruelty. No lard, no tallow, no animal product, and still a very, very, very good organic soap. Very gentle on the skin. And as I told you, I am giving guarantee for this soap for sensitive skin people, that it will not make them any harm. Okay, because I'm working big batches, I'm not pouring from the pot to the mold. It's very, very heavy. I'm gonna pour it here, and then from this pot to the mold, like this. See the creamy texture? Before I pour them to the mold, I'm gonna make one like this for selling, and I like to try all the sensitive skin soaps and on my body first. So a little bit for me before I sell them. Okay, 5 molds in the row, and I will start pouring. If you have a successful soap making business, you know already that it is a very physical work. Demands a lot of physical work with all the ingredients and everything, all the oils and butters that you buy, and you get them in large quantities. It's also a work for with the intelligence, if you know what I mean. I have difficulties with the language to describe exactly what I want to say. I went to the pot to bring more butter, and this is the physical that I talked about. This soap is already very thick because of the heating. Let's see the temperatures. It's still okay, but it will miss after the making. Because it's November, I'm less worried, but I will keep an eye on it, for sure. I'm going to scrap the rest of the heavy pot and go back. This is already very, very thick. Soon it will be too thick to make the top, the texture of the top. Stay just a little bit more, cut in a video just after this. Few days after, let's cut them. You see the color, how it fades, the creamy color. Now they will start the curing time. These kind of soaps, I like to give them more than 4 weeks usually. By the way, one loaf is already ordered for a family with a baby that has sensitive skin. They usually buy half and half. Half hemp and half this. I'm not making it usually because it's very discounted, but because they are good customers, they start with me from the beginning, so it's okay. Let's cut a little sample here. So let's say a month from now, the color will be brighter than this, and after about 2 months it will become white, creamy white. So if you think you can use carrot as a natural colorant, this will not work. And there is a lot of carrot juice here, and I also tried to replace 100% of the water with carrot juice. So I know what I'm talking about. At this moment I have still one for sale. Third loaf. The last one haven't been sold already, and sometimes when I have the last soap from a batch, I am hiding it in my soap stand behind, so I will have it in case of someone asks exactly for this soap. Sometimes I'm doing it even when I have 5 left or 4 left, and I'm also leaving it for sale in my online shops. I just don't want that someone who is passing by in the stand will buy it if he can buy something else, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes some soaps, some clients, if they don't have this in stock, they will not buy something else. And this is an example For, as I told you in the beginning of the video, for a soap I cannot do without. Because it's the only one suitable for babies, and for sensitive skin it's something else. Sensitive skin, as I told you, I can give guarantee for this soap, but most of the soaps in my collection will not harm. And I still have the shea butter and coconut milk organic soap, which is also very, very gentle. I will show you some options for sensitive skin. Moisturizing soap, hemp organic soap, shea butter and coconut milk organic soap, moisturizing lavender hot process soap. This is also hot process. Because I am an all natural soap maker, working with ingredients, with high quality ingredients, I've got a lot of people with problematic skin that is writing to me or calling me and ask my opinion. I never promise an ultimate solution, although in some cases I have people that has had real success of healing the problem completely. But let's be realistic. Problems like psoriasis or eczema or dermatitis, problems like this, they are very hard to solve. They are chronic in most of the cases, and it depends on other things like stress, like nutrition, and the soap can be a lot of help, yeah, but it's not the only solution. And I never giving illusions for my clients. I am always giving them the realistic picture, although some of them really want me to do so, because they so much want a solution to their problem, they can cling to anything you will tell them. Last loaf, sample. But some promises I can give. I can promise people with sensitive skin that in 99% of the cases, this kind of soap will not make them an allergic reaction. And I can promise them that if they use a soap like this, it's 10 times, if not better, than they use the chemical soap. Or some cases there are products that are pretending to be natural and they are not natural. Of course, I'm not gonna mention names, but some companies, they know how to market themselves very well that people think it's natural and it's not natural at all. And it will be a good advice for people with problematic skin to prevent from using fragrances. A soap which is unscented is better than a soap that with fragrances. And essential oils are much better for sensitive skin or problematic skin people. And also colorants. the artificial, including micas and oxides, or all kinds of colorants that, in my opinion, pretend to be natural, but they are not natural at all. I say, if you have sensitive skin, if you have problematic skin, don't provoke your luck. Use the most natural, clean product you can. And people with regular skin, just people that, as I do, love the all natural products, please read the ingredients list. A lot of things hide in there. If something you don't understand, in most of the cases, it's a chemical. In most of the cases, it's a chemical you don't want to use on your skin. If you have doubts, Google it. Thanks for watching, guys. These soaps will be available for sale in my Etsy shop at the end of November. If you like all natural soap making, if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Till the next time, bye, Hila.